Good afternoon from Southeast Asia. Oh, it's hot. It's 200 degrees Fahrenheit and raining. Yeah, it makes people cranky. Near Taunton, Massachusetts. Never been there. Summer 1948. I like older reports because people haven't seen so many sci-fi movies. Time is night. And we don't know what time because, the sundials don't work in the nighttime. One night, a bright metallic green light that pierced through his closed eyes. Oh, no. We read these reports and we're looking for bullshit, okay? Way too often it presents itself and it makes me cranky. Okay. Because it usually means a waste of time is coming up. Let's find out. No, maybe this is the one that proves the existence of aliens. Could be. From the top, one night, a bright metallic green light that pierced through his closed eyelids, awakened the 5-year-old witness. Okay. I know. Okay. We pick them apart. And we call bullshit wherever we find bullshit. Okay. First of all, he's 5 years old. He ain't going to be the most credible witness, okay? And it says he was just awakened. Well, it's been my experience with 9,400 of these reports that when people say they were sleeping and then they woke up and they saw aliens, they didn't really wake up. It's what is commonly referred to as, wait for it, a dream. Shit. Okay. But we're going to give this little spud the benefit of the doubt. 1948, he's probably dead by now, so. No, he might not be. Could be still kicking around, making up shit. Okay. He threw his blanket aside and jumped out of bed to look out the window and down into the farmyard. He saw a corona of green light radiating into the sky. Sounds like a bad sci-fi movie. Did they have sci-fi movies in 1948? I don't know, because we didn't have TV until, like 1957. And it didn't matter because there weren't no stations where we were. Till about 62. Okay. He threw his blanket aside and jumped out of bed to look out the window and down into the farmyard. He saw a corona of green light radiating into the sky. He assumed, see, my right eye, it scans ahead. And I thought I saw something bad coming up, but no, it's okay. He assumed that it was his uncle digging up his auntie. No, see, that's what I thought I saw. No, he assumed that it was his uncle digging up night crawlers for bait, not his auntie. She's buried out, in the back 40. Okay, using a new bright lantern. Okay, that's what the little turkey head thought he saw. Okay, feeling safe, he exited the window. They didn't have doors in those days. And walked toward the rear of the chicken coop, expecting to see his uncle. And imagine his chagrin. No, it didn't say that. Expecting to see his uncle. Yes, it said that. His eyes were drawn to a blue-white cylindrical object shaped like a spade on an ace of spades card. Now, I'm trying to visualize this crap. His eyes were drawn to a blue-white cylindrical object. Like what? Like a roll of toilet paper? Shaped like a spade on an ace of spades card. I'm not getting this. It's either cylindrical or it's an ace of spades. So I don't know. I don't care. I've never heard of one, out of 9,400 reports, I've never heard of one where they said it was shaped like the ace of spades. It was about 12 feet tall and 5 feet wide at the widest part. I'm thinking it's long and cylindrical, but if you looked at it end on, so you couldn't see the sides, it would look like an ace of spades. That's what I'm getting. God knows why. Don't care. It was about 12 feet tall and 5 feet wide at the widest part. All of a sudden, his body vibrated and felt large, weightless, and fuzzy. Well, I don't know. This is a little 5-year-old turkey head, but you know, his report is not all that bad so far. Soon he was in a large glowing red corridor with an arched ceiling. This is a very unique description. A very tall, thin man with long gold hair wearing a metallic golden brown tubular collared uniform stood next to him. What the hell is a brown, metallic golden brown, tubular collared uniform stood next to him? This sounds a little bit like something he saw down at the general store in town, population 310, and it was a comic book showing aliens from outer space. Who knows? He looked down at the witness with huge blue friendly eyes as his left hand waved him on through an archway. I don't know. He put his large hand behind the witness' back and guided him. Somehow the hand's touch soothed the witness' anxiety. Red Bull, please. As he entered a small room, he noticed a centrally located white table with metal instruments hanging above. Oh God, I hope it's not the probe. Too young to be probed. Well, we all are, really, you know. As he entered a small room, he noticed a centrally located white table with metal instruments hanging above. It sounds like one of those stations where I worked in a turkey farm when I was a kid, and they had tables like that with all kinds of stuff, knives and all kinds of crap, hanging by springs or bungees or something above the tables, and they would flop up. Well, first they ran the turkeys through the defeathering machine, and then they would flop them down onto that table. They're all pink and featherless, and then they just reached up and grabbed whatever instrument they wanted and went to town, disemboweling the turkeys, you know. We processed something like 20,000 a night. I worked night shift. Okay, whatever. The tall man hoisted him onto the table. Oh, God, no, it's coming. Oh, God, dang it. The tall man hoisted him onto the table. He noticed an odor on him similar to frankincense. Well, this is just quite weird. Instinctively, the little turkozoid laid down for an examination. I'm not going to speculate on that. Above him, he saw a large, round, purple light come on, like an OR light. Oh God, they wanted a lot of light where they're going to cut his guts open. Shit. And simultaneously, in the center of his head, he felt a tickling sensation. Oh, hell, this is grisly. I mean, you can interpret it that way, which I usually do. I want to see what Howard Stern would do with some of these. It would be just revolting. He's a jackass anyway. In no time, all his consciousness ceased, and he felt something on his right side. Okay, now wait a minute. Bullshit alert. If his consciousness ceased, he ain't going to feel nothing on his right side. It felt like a sword entering his right rib cage and going up into his heart. Oh, hell. I'm older than 5 now, but, you know, I feel a nightmare coming on tonight. When it entered when it entered, yeah, they don't know anything about punctuation here. When it entered, comma, it felt warm and pleasant. A sword going through your ribs, sticking into your heart, does not feel warm and pleasant, I'm pretty fucking sure. The sword retracted, period. The witness opened his eyes briefly and saw several bald-headed silhouettes partially eclipsing the light. God. Come on. Wait, I lost my place. I bumped the mouse. God dang it. Come on. Come on. Oh, hell. We're filming this on a Pocket 3, a DJI Pocket 3. Really nice camera. Oh, every cool kind of feature you could ever wish for, except a few. One of the things that DJI, in all its incredible intelligence, did not program into this camera was any way to pause recording. No way. I researched it. There's no way. This has been out for, what, a year or two now? Something like that? And I've got several of the freaking things. No way to pause a video recording. What kind of shit do they smoke over there? You gotta stop the recording, then restart it. Hopefully it maintained your settings. Who knows if it did or not? You don't know. And then all through post, instead of just performing some functions on one long clip, you have to perform the same functions on every little clip where you paused it. Or not where you paused it, because you can't pause it. It's where you cut it and restarted a new clip. It's just freaking insane. It's insane. There are several little things about the Pocket 3. God knows I love them in some ways, but in some ways they are a bloody nightmare. And I would not buy another one until they really showed me that they had corrected some of these lame-ass, stupid mistakes that they made. That's my review on the Pocket 3, okay? You get that one for free. Oh, God, okay. Now I got to find my place again. Oh, that was my place. Okay, the sword retracted. So they jerked it out of his guts. The witness opened his eyes briefly and saw several bald-headed silhouettes partially eclipsing the light. So they're backlit. He can't really see their ugly alien faces. Soon, an exhilarating feeling came over him, and he found himself standing in the shadows behind the chicken coop. He ran back to his bed. No comments. No harebrained comments. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. This little kid, he's sleeping. Probably had some bad something night before. Bad whiskey, maybe. I don't know. And he goes to sleep, has a dream, wakes up behind the chicken coop because he went sleepwalking. The end. Ain't no freaking aliens. Ain't no aliens here. God bless it. Okay, one more, and we're going to cut this short because this is mainly a camera test more than anything else. Oh, I got to do the copyright thing. All tapes are copyright 2024 by stockphotosworldwide.com. You can go there, or you can go to alienanalprobe.com, or you can go to theyclaim.com. There's no dashes or any bullshit in any of these. They're all just strings. And the copyrights are real, and if somebody steals them, we'll sue them because we've done it before and we got a lot of money. We like to do it. We'd like to do it again, okay? Steal it at your peril. These are also on, as much as we said we would never ever in 10 billion years do it, these are on ScrewTube. No, it's called YouTube, but The name of the channel is 10 Bears Travel Channel, and all the alien ones are in their own list or something, or however they do it. I don't know. I don't care. I don't like YouTube. Okay. We look for these. We started out with 9,400 reports. We're down to 8,000, so we've done 1,400 reports. And every time we find one we think might be possibly, potentially, kind of, sort of, minutely credible, we take a little pinch of sand, maybe a grain, maybe a little bit, we throw it in a bucket. And someday, if that bucket is full of sand, then we have to admit, okay, we proved it. We believe in aliens. Okay. We're quite far along, even after 1,400 cases, reports, we're quite far along in filling up that bucket. You can go to alienanalprobe.com, see a picture of the bucket. Okay, we'll do one last one here. Summer 1948 times night. They had watches and clocks and all kinds of stuff in those days, didn't they? Several teenagers were fishing along the banks of the, oh God. Wait, do we know where it is? Oh, hell. Belgorod, something, Odessa region, Ukraine. Oh, shit. I was not far from there 2 winters ago, and it sucked. Sucked. Okay. Summer 1948. Several teenagers were fishing along the banks of the, should I try it? Of the something Gulf. Near the location of an ancient fortress. The night was lit by the bright moonlight. Okay. Stage is set. Suddenly the boys noticed several humanoid figures walking on top of the walls of the fortress. You may have noticed I don't have a teleprompter. Whatever. Maybe. No, I don't want one. Incredibly, here's where the creepy part comes. Incredibly, the figures appeared to be horned, not horny. Well, they might have been horny. They're horned. Additional details could not be seen in the dark. Okay, lucky for them. The frightened boys hid in the darkness, picked up their fishing gear, and fled to their nearby homes. Smart kids. According to local legend, these entities used to live underground, at times visiting the surface through carefully disguised tunnels. Hearsay has it that at one point in the distant past, a UFO crashed in the region and the occupants of the object hid in the rumored underground passageways of the fortress. These horned humanoids reportedly are not seen during the daylight hours since they cannot tolerate bright sunlight. Oh, hell. Okay. There are other legends. There's your operative word right there, legend. There are other legends and a more prosaic hypothesis that deals with hiding, surviving Romanian soldiers which hid in the fortress after World War II. The shape of their field caps reportedly resembled horns or tri-star in shape. Anybody make any comments? No, no one would. Okay. Do we find the slightest possibility of credibility for aliens from space? No, we do not. And now I don't like this year. So we are going to fast forward, time travel. Now we're going up here. One more. Hope it's a short one. Oh, what is this thing? No, this is like 10 pages. Not doing that. No. Come on. Holy crap. No, it's like 15, 18. Where the hell is the end of that one? I'm not doing it now. Okay, short one. August 10th, 1959, 0300. So that's 3 o'clock in the morning. At least their sundial works in the dark. The witness and there's probably a big technological advance, along about 1952, something like that. The witness and 3 young girls were sleeping in a station wagon. Okay. I go line by line. The witness. Who's the witness? 18-year-old guy. Oh, that's it. I can sometimes be psychotic. I mean psychic. And I can extrapolate. Okay. This guy found these 15-year-old girls walking around town in the middle of the night. He said, "Hey, baby, I'll buy you some beer." "Okay, yeah, let's go. We'll do anything you want." Hell. The witness and 3 young girls were sleeping in a station wagon when they saw a bright fireball-like object descend and land on the side of a nearby mountain. Okay, several figures carrying bright flashlight-like objects apparently emerged from the object. Now, wait a minute. See, I'm looking for bullshit. I'm looking for bullshit. Anybody who is anybody creeping around in the nighttime does not need a flashlight. They have night vision goggles that are cheap now, and they're not like the old stuff. They work really, really well. And I'm betting if you are, let's say, 800,000 years advanced beyond humans, your tech would be a lot better than ours, right? Probably just, got look like sunglasses and everything's all lit up, night vision. But these were carrying flashlights. Okay, I don't like that line. I don't like that. When I'm looking for bullshit and I read that, I'm thinking, no, probably not. There's some story here that these girls made up for their papa as to why they didn't come home last night. And this is part of it. Okay. Shall we finish this? Several figures carrying bright flashlight-like objects apparently emerged from the object and approached the witness's location, shining beams of light inside the vehicle, illuminating the area like daylight. Okay. The figures then left the area, and the witnesses exited their vehicles, plural. In the beginning, it was just a station wagon. Now it's vehicles, plural, and crawled to a nearby cabin. My bullshit meter is just screaming. Klaxons are going off. Back of my brain back there. They don't say that they look like aliens. They only saw a fireball come down. Somebody shooting off really good fireworks. The fireball comes down, and then some other guys who were out there doing God knows what saw the station wagon rocking. They wanted to come over and look through the steam inside. And they saw what was going on, and the doors were probably locked, and they walked away, and the crazy pothead teenagers slithered out the doors and crawled to a cabin. Oh, that's it. That's the end. Okay. That's crap. There's no credibility at all tonight. None. Zero. Not one molecule. Not. Holy. Skunked. Okay. Keeping this short. 24 minutes already. Oh, crap. Thank you very much, and good evening and good night. Now, we can't pause it. Can we even turn it off? How do we do that? Oh, shit.